今回の動画では、なんとなく何々したの英語の言い方を紹介します。皆さん、こんにちは。アーサーです。僕は新規生徒とヒアリングでよく、Why are you studying English? または What made you English? と聞くんですが、なんとなく勉強していると答える方が少なくないです。このなんとなくは日本語でよく使うフレーズですが、英語で表現するってなると意外と複雑です。
朝、そんな複雑じゃないでしょ？だって調べたら somehow が出てきたよ。
somehow だけじゃなくて、for some reason, somewhat, just because, just も出てきたね。
朝、どれがいいの
？That's why I'm doing this video. ですから今回の動画ではなんとなくを英語で伝えるための必要な考え方となんとなくの英語の言い方を一緒に学びたいと思います。よろしくお願いします。これからはあなたの英語のリスニングを鍛えるために英語で解説しますが日本語の字幕もついているので安心してください。Are you ready? Let's get started.So let's look at the mindset we need to be in to learn how to say なんとなく in English. Like I shared before, there's not one way to say なんとなく in English. There are so many possible ways to say なんとなく in English. But which one is right and which one should you use? Well, there's not one right answer. It depends on what you want to say through なんとなく. You know, in regular English education in Japan, people focus on この日本語イコールこの英語。この日本語の言い方イコールこの英語の言い方。正解×! Now, for a test, that way of thinking may work, but real English isn't about translating Japanese words into English words. It isn't about choosing the correct word. 英語は頭の中のイメージ、気持ち、情報、いわばメッセージを相手に伝えるための手段です。コミュニケーションですね。Words are just a way to express messages. It's the message that's most important. And depending on the situation, the same word can convey different messages.So if you don't focus on the messages, but just focus on the words, well, the message may not fit the situation and it may feel strange. Hey, Hiroko, 何が上ですか？
上を見る？何もないよ。
Oh, sorry, I meant to say what's up.
朝、日本語おかしいよ。もっと勉強しなさい。
I'm sorry.Actually, you can use なんとなく in different situations, and depending on the situation, depending on the message, the way to say it in English is different. If we want to understand how to say なんとなく naturally, we need to not think なんとなくは英語でなんて言うの? We need to think what message we want to share, and then think このメッセージを英語でどう伝えるのか? So let's look at how to say なんとなく naturally in English.By focusing on the messages. So, what are the situations or messages where you can use なんとなく? Well, なんとなく can share the message of 特に理由がなかったんだけど or 理由はわからないけど Now, how do you express those messages in English? Let's look at each one in detail. まずは特に理由がなかったんだけどのなんとなくですね. Like, for example, it's your day off from work and you have no plans.でも、なんとなく渋谷に行きたくなったとします。In that case, you could say something like 何々 on a whim, on a whim, on a whim. As in, I didn't have any plans today, but I went to Shibuya on a whim. Shibuya Scrambled, yay! Now, this word whim, I don't think you've seen it before because it's used very rarely. It's really only used in this situation.You know, a whim is a small desire that really doesn't have a big meaning. So in this case, it means, before I was thinking about going to Shibuya, but then for no reason, I felt I wanted to go to Shibuya, so I went.
Asa, you went to Shibuya on a whim.
Yeah, you know, I used to go to college in Shibuya. Going back there brings back memories.
Oh, 渋谷いいね。
Yeah. Now, what if you don't really have a desire? 服考えずに単純に言った場合は何と言ったらいいんでしょうか? If there isn't really even a small desire, you can use the word just. As in...
Asa, what did you do yesterday?
Oh, nothing special. I didn't have any plans. I just went to Shibuya.
Oh, you wanted to go to Shibuya?
Not really. I just went. Just has a meaning of only, それだけ. So it has the nuance of 特に理由がない、言っただけだよ. Now, let's look at the 理由がわからないけど message. Now, in this case, you don't really have a strong desire, but you still do something. Like, for example, I started studying Japanese because I wanted to be a manga artist in Japan. Yeah, I know, that was a really strange pipe dream. But after a little while, I lost all interest in manga. I lost my reason for studying Japanese. But I kept continuing to study Japanese, even though I did not have a clear reason. Well, in that situation, you could say, for some reason. For example, I lost interest in Japanese manga, but for some reason, I kept on studying Japanese.
朝、この先生と生徒の撮影はあんまり好きじゃないんだけど、なんとなく参加してる。この場合英語でなんて言うの？
Oh yeah, so you can just say, I don't really like this student-teacher filming, but for some reason, I just keep on joining. Hey, wait, what? Now, there's another situation where you use なんとなく。理由を聞かれる時のなんとなくですね。So, for example, what if someone asks why you did something? Like if I asked you, why are you studying English? And you want to respond with なんとなく, how do you respond with that? Well, there are 4 ways to respond. And the easiest one is to say, just because. The phrase just because has the word just, like we learned before, and because, which states a reason. Now, normally the reason comes after because, but there's nothing afterwards. There's no reason. It's just because. So, Hiroko, why are you studying English?
Just because.
Oh, come on. There's got to be a reason.
じゃあ逆に朝はなんで日本語勉強してんの？
No reason, just because. Wait. A longer phrase, but one that many Americans use is no reason in particular. In Japanese, this is pretty close to 特に理由がない. So, Hiroko, why are you studying English?
No reason in particular.
Okay, maybe no particular reason, but is there an unparticular reason?
朝、どういう意味？
そうだね。適当に言ってごめんね。意味わかんない。
なんでよ。
Another phrase many people use is, I don't know, I just did it. This phrase really focuses on the point that you don't know the reason.
朝、Why did you eat the cookies?
Because it was delicious?
朝、これ練習の時間だよ。
Oh, sorry.
朝、Why did you eat the cookies?
I don't know. I just ate it?
Correct.
Because it was delicious.
もう。
This last one is my favorite phrase. You know, there's another situation where you are asked the reason and you want to say なんとなく, but it's when you don't know the answer, but you pretend to know the answer, actually. Oh, wait. That's why my students always use なんとなく with me. これでなんとなくの英語の言い方がわかりますよね。
なんとなく。
You don't want to hurt their feelings and you want to be a little bit kind. So in that case, you can say, kind of. So Hiroko, do you understand the lesson?
Kind of.
Okay, sure. Can you explain what you learned?
もうそろそろ行かなきゃ。
Oh, no, wait, where are you going? Like I said, it really means no, but you don't want to say no because it may hurt the other person's feelings. Hiroko, don't you think I'm so smart?
Kind of.
今回のレッスンで学んだのは、1、なんとなくという単語の英語の言い方を調べるより、なんとなくの伝わるメッセージ使う場面を調べる方が自然な英語が学びやすいです。2、なんとなく何かをやりたくなった時に on a whim を使います。I went to Shibuya on a whim today. I decided to take ballet lessons on a whim. 3、特に理由がない時に just または for some reason を使います。I don't know why. I just chose this one. I just chose this one for some reason. 4、理由を聞かれたときに just because, no reason in particular, I don't know, just を使います。5、分かったと聞かれて本当は分からないけどごまかしたいときに kind of を使います。例えば、I kind of get it, but not really. とにかく今回のレッスンではいろんな実用的な英語を学びましたね。刺激的になったかもしれませんが、英語を実際に使えないと意味がないです。ほとんどの英語を勉強している日本人の方は昔の僕自身と同じように、フレーズ、文法をたくさん学ぶのですが、いきなり外国人と対面して話す機会が来たら、頭が真っ白になって言葉が出てこないっていう壁にぶつかります。 僕自身も日本語を4年間勉強したのですが、実際に日本に行ったら全く話せなくて本当に悔しい思いをしました。でもその経験のおかげで実際に話せるようになる方法を発見して、なるべく多くの方にお届けできるように、この YouTube チャンネルと IU-Connect を作りました。もしあなたは今の英語学習で満足しているのであれば問題ないです。ぜひこちらの動画をご覧ください。でもしあなたは今の英語力で満足しているんじゃなくて、終わりのない英語学習を卒業して、やっと実際に気軽に話せるようになりたいのであれば、IU-Connect の詳細はこちらからご覧ください。There's also a link in the description box below. Anyways, it was great talking to you, and これからも一緒に世界とつながりましょう。See you next time! Bye!
よいしょしょしょしょしょ
おいしょしょしょしょしょしょ。
よいしょしょ。
はい、よいしょしょしょしょしょしょしょしょしょ。
マンセがマンセがします。
パッパラッパラッパラッパラッパ。